Don't you want me, baby?
That's in the thing.
Oh,
That's in the thing.
That's a new intro.
we're starting?
Yeah, we're starting.
Okay.
All right, so
Losers Quest.
This thing just cut me off.
I just cut you off. Episode. I don't even know.
That's the gift for cutting me off. Literally.
5.
Five.
I'm gonna say 1, but I know it's not.
All right, so.
Oh yeah, we have a new voice.
we have a new voice up in this month.
So I'll do the intro today. So to our left is Miss Stereo Girl, aka Rusty.
We can introduce ourselves though. Hold up, we got voices.
Yo.
Hey,
Okay.
no, hey,
Wait,
man.
Marcus,
he
that's
could
right,
introduce us. One of my favorite casts that has a black guy introducing people.
Oh, all right, we'll handle.
I
Mrs.
don't
Studio
want to
Girl.
do it no more.
Ah, you bitch.
Messed it up. Mess up the flow.
All right, so this is Rusty or Sergio or Mr. Studio Girl, which will never come up.
or Mr. Poppy Daddy. It's a
Yeah.
redundancy like chai tea. You know, that's how you roll.
Alright.
Albie, aka Lois, and our new
Eddie
voice.
over here, Eduardo, in this group.
And you know me, the Za, aka Marcus.
Qua or Quanis. So we want to start with our week? Who wants to
No,
start?
before we recap,
Oh, shit.
let's just be thankful because the podcast almost broke up this week.
It actually did?
Because of
What?
internal
Yeah, dog.
fighting between me and Albie. And let's
What
just
you
be
think,
grateful that we're
dog?
still here.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. They got heated over text, man. You thought
Yeah.
we were playing it?
I thought you guys were playing.
That's why I started
really?
replying for a while. That shit was-
Serious?
Yeah. I never voted on what we're doing today.
Oh, shit.
No, come on.
Oh, shit.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
too gullible.
Yeah, for real,
I'm too
Bernie.
gullible. Man, every time you guys pick
Yeah, I
something
know.
up, I'm like, okay. I can never tell when y'all playing.
Dog, it got heated. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Well,
So
we're
apologize
still
to you
here.
guys.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna do a sports cap recast because of the NFL schedule being dropped and NBA free agency, but you could listen to that on the Patreon because it won't be here sadly.
It's just gonna be himself.
Okay, true. But okay, let's do a quick recap of everyone's week, what they watched, what they played, what they did.
Who wants
wants
to start
to
this?
go?
The Za, since he started it all hype.
On the
Okay.
spot.
On the spot, saw Lion King.
Honest opinion?
If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Oh, man, I don't want to though.
Not good.
Are we talking about like if we haven't seen like the cartoon version or just like in general?
In general, like
Well, I've already seen the cartoon then. I'm good then.
yeah, no, you're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
You're good.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant.
Okay. Fair
All right.
enough.
Like for your nephew, you see your nephew's not old enough to see Lion King. Take him to this Lion King.
It's not old enough to see this one yet.
So take him.
What else you do, dog?
I put up the review for Stranger Things. Stranger Things. Finally finished that up. I started a new game. It's Casual something. It's made by THQ Nordic. So the same people that brought not Dead Space. I'm blanking on their name. It's not Dark Souls. F is their name.
Hey, why don't you write it down? Whoa, audience, calm down.
No, it's the name of the game that they made. Anyway,
Inside joke, I guess. Anyways, what else? My bad.
It's funny if you watch the video on Patreon.
you don't have
Patreon.com/
You don't have a
Quest.
Patreon.
Nah,
Let him
as far
build
as you
up
know.
the band for it.
As far as
okay?
you know, yeah, I gotta build the band. Who wants to go on
We're
there
gonna
next
see it in the
week?
comment sections. Hey, where can I find your Patreon account?
Oh,
We
let
know
you
we
know,
gotta make
man.
a thing.
Well, actually, you know what? Let's go with Eduardo, man. What's up with you, bro?
Darksiders.
Darksiders.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus Christ. How'd you forget that?
I don't know.
I think you're thinking of something smaller, so I
Yeah.
think.
No, I was
so
thinking
too.
of Darksiders. They made Darksiders, and the game looks like Darksiders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice.
All right, Eduardo, what's up with you, man?
This week, just been playing a lot of Shards of Infinity.
You're not gonna
on my phone.
like, hey, this
I
is
know,
my first
man.
time. Like, what's up, you guys? No. All right.
Yeah. So been
Why gotta
playing
call them
that.
out like
I
that?
In between, just like moving all my stuff into the new apartment. Luckily, I had all you guys to help me
Yeah.
previous week.
For the record, I want everyone to know, don't ever play Shards of Infinity with this guy because he's been training. Because fuck that.
They says facts.
Hey man, it's just an obsession. I love deck building.
he's got the
games,
deck
so-
building, but he's got the mobile game for it, and he's just like all this. I'd be seeing screenshots like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not playing this anymore. He's just gonna destroy us.
Not
But
even.
it's a good game. But
Rusty be picking up games so quick. It's
I mean, yeah, but
crazy.
he ain't training though.
Because I do drugs.
nah. Rusty
What?
got
What?
God level gaming skills. So
All right, what else, man? What's up with you though? That's it.
that's
Nothing
about
new?
it. Moving.
How do you like
and
a new
just-
spot?
Oh, it's great.
When's
I
the
just
party?
wish I had a couch.
When's the party,
you know,
dog?
loan
We're ready
me
to
some
kick
money.
you out.
I need a loan,
No,
bro.
fuck that. We're ready to get you kicked out. You're gonna go wild in there.
All right, on our Patreon, support our party at my place.
Eduardo needs a new couch.
We'll do a Kickstarter for that. The patrons, every money you give goes to better equipment, better everything. But we'll do a Kickstarter for goggles, fucking apartment, or Eddie. What the fuck he introduced himself as?
Eduardo.
Eduarda, Edman, some
Panda.
fool you want to fight.
Yup. You
I like
didn't
that
know
one.
it, but in high school, you wanted to fight me.
You don't want to fight him now. He's pretty nice now.
Allegedly.
So what's your recap, Lois? What you do?
Let's see. This week I was working on the characters for us for our logo, which hopefully you guys
Logo
see.
incoming. I'm running low on fruit.
Yeah. Besides that, I went to my. Well, actually, before that, I started Metro Exodus. The Rust over here, let me borrow it. Quick things about that. So far, loving it. Three things. Three things I don't like. How the enemy responds every single night. It's just a pain in the ass because it's a game that's about survival and your resources are low. And then when they're in the way, whole thing. The next thing might be because of my Xbox. It's an old one. It feels very sluggish. I don't know. Once Rusty starts playing it, he might tell me otherwise.
True.
What was the third thing I said? I don't remember.
You didn't say a third thing.
I told this guy a third
He said
thing,
it was 3 things.
but I forgot.
He got here before you.
I forgot what I said.
We were making out for a while.
Yeah. Patreon. Besides that, I visited my first latex shop, which is pretty interesting. Tried on my first latex shirt.
Alright, so for real, we're starting a Patreon. This ain't no joke no more, because I know there's pictures.
there is.
I know there's pictures. It's 2019.
Call me
You take pictures
latex
of everything.
daddy. And then
No
besides that,
No one
as of
will
now,
ever call you that.
as of now, it was an interesting experience. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard as shit to put on. I'm not gonna lie.
No baby powder, no nothing.
You had to put like we had like this weird it was like baby powder type, like some powder to help you lube your body up. Slide in. It was still hard. I won't tell you. I'm sure you guys will know who I went with. Her name starts with a V. I'm not gonna say her name because if you do, you'll find her like that.
The Facebook chat live that you could get on the Patreon wants to know why.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Second thing, I started. I was talking about the guy to Eduardo earlier. I'm probably gonna do a voice acting thing for my friends. They're doing a project. They wanted me to speak Spanish, and I'm like not the
Poor
best at
people,
it.
man.
So,
I speak
but it's
better Spanish than you do.
maybe, but it's
Yeah.
funny because like I'm probably the only Spanish speaker they fucking know and can talk to. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have to get my what's the Spain Spanish called? Catalan? You said Castellano. My. So we'll see. And what's up with you, Russ? Still?
Damn. Think I've been playing Spyro,
You
the
have.
remastered
Nice.
thing.
You have.
I finished Call of Duty,
Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare Remastered. I played the Gears 5 tech test.
It was literally them running through the tech test, like no gameplay, just like, hey, does it work? Is your
Yeah.
house on fire yet? Which is
And-
what Rusty said.
I feel like I watched the movie, but I don't remember anymore.
Oh shit!
It's been
I actually
a-
watched Homecoming. I forgot to mention
Nice.
that.
Oh yeah, you
spoilers.
finally watched it.
Yeah, it's
About
pretty cool.
time.
Way to
Good
give
one.
away how long it's gonna take for me to upload this one.
Oh shit!
Nah, don't worry. We're getting back on track.
I saw it on DVD.
This is my last week of summer school, so hopefully I'll get more production done.
I saw it on Blu-ray, not in theaters.
Just wait until the regular semester starts.
Wah,
Don't
wah,
let's
wah,
get,
wah.
we'll get to that too when we get to it.
It'll be easier. It's regular
What did you
semester.
see, dog? You still can't remember?
I don't even. I don't think I was in the theaters, but I remember seeing something.
The Hate You Give?
How did I tell you I saw that?
Yes, you did.
The movie was awful.
I don't even know what the fuck that movie
It was
is.
too heavy-handed. It's one of those where that girl's where like some boy she likes, and then the cop shoots them. They're both African American.
Oh yeah,
It was decent. I know what they were going for, but it was a bit too,
try hard.
a little bit.
Alright.
No,
No
man.
Moonlight.
But that was like 3 weeks ago that I saw that. I haven't done much else.
Fuck it,
So-
school and work. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
school and work and those random shits. I'll get more shit done. Final this
Show.
week.
All right,
Let's
so
get on these topics.
just gonna jump on these topics. We got an assortment of film and video games, and I might be the only one that threw a couple books in there. I don't know. We'll find out.
You can't even read Spanish.
This is in English, bro. Shut up. First one, Hero Films. Who wants to start this motherfucker? I'll start saying F word because I said it like 3 times in the past.
I've already
I
said it.
did.
Since Eddie's not
No,
here,
3 times.
Eddie will start it.
Eduardo.
All right.
Hi.
So
Whack. Next.
Yeah. So Marcus, what you want? What you get? Number 5. No, we're not skipping Ronaldo. Jesus, rude.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Eduardo,
Why
what
are you
you?
so rude?
So what are we doing? Just
Starting hero film, like whatever you want to
Me
talk
and Marcus
about.
did a 5, but you have a different type of thing.
I have
I
3,
didn't
but
rank
I have
them 'cause I didn't
topics
think
about.
we were
No,
gonna
you don't
rank
have to,
them.
dude. Like I have 3, and I just talk about each of them. So
Yeah.
it's up
yeah.
to you.
So I would say like Renaissance coming in with these new movies would be like Iron Man 1. That was dope. Saw it. Wanted to see more. Same feeling I got when the first Batman Begins, right?
Yeah.
Dark Knight
Title.
trilogy. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Knight trilogy. That was dope.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Second best Batman.
Who's
Who's the first?
Ben Affleck, dude.
You like him that much?
No,
Yeah?
he's his
You
kid.
actually like him, or are you being
No.
No,
sarcastic?
I really like him. He was the best Batman. He's big as hell. His fighting scene when he saves
That shit was
Martha.
pretty sick,
That was
dude.
the sickest Batman I've ever seen on film.
You know what? You're right. I think the only thing that kind of fucked
Because
him
he
up is the
was
movie.
he was comic
in
book
general.
Batman.
Yeah.
Like he was big, bulky. He was beating up dudes.
All right, I feel that. What do you
No,
think?
I
Of
Homeboy Bell was cool, but he was just a little bit too realistic.
You're making me want to watch them.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I think.
Oh, we could watch right now. We'll skip every part except the part we talked about because that movie is not worth watching.
It
But
is.
that
I'm
Batman
down.
scene.
I'm down.
All
All right.
right,
But
no,
anyways,
somewhere.
anything else you got on there?
I got more, but let's just keep.
No, it's cool, dude. Hero films, just roll
Well,
through
we
yours.
could let Marcus do me or Marcus since we could do 2 since we
Oh,
have
for sure.
like
Let's do
5,
that,
just
yeah.
2, just so he won't burn through his
All right,
3.
for sure.
You want to go next, Rusty? Or you want me to go?
I'll go.
All right.
I put Howard the Duck / Batman because they're the same film. The Dark Knight. I see no difference. No, but I put Batman the Dark Knight. That's 5.
Okay, fair. That's cool.
Because I really liked the first one, Batman Begins.
Yeah,
Too slow though, not as actiony.
but
The third one had a weird time skip that was kind
Yeah.
of dumb. So I just think Dark Knight is.
But
the best one.
the reason I like those movies is because like you were saying, is like realistic.
Yeah.
I know obviously it's not the most realistic, but it has like it's
Oh yeah,
founded in the
it's,
more
it's
realistic
founded in
realm,
the
so
real world.
I really like that. That was pretty cool. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why Dark
And-
Knight.
So yeah,
Sick.
I'm behind that one.
I'm
What's up?
but mine is Sin City.
Sin City.
Oh,
The first one and the
dude.
second one.
First one.
First one.
I honestly did not like those, dude.
I
like-
like
suck
what
as
they
a
were
person.
going for.
I did
It's
too,
just
but
so
I just
gritty.
I
Love it.
I like what he said. I like what they were going for, that whole idea and the concept. But the way they did, it, I was just like, I'm not
Because that's how the
digging
comic
this.
book. If you pick up his comic book, they're just recreating like the comic book.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I was
on
just
there.
really
I
not
think that
digging
was
it.
Really cool,
He
and
just
it
sucks as a
has
person.
like that.
Don't trip. He just sucks as a person.
That's been established like the last couple of podcasts.
Well, he's also
Yeah.
a hipster.
And then like the
That's
new,
also
I like
like
you're
the
gonna get into that
noir,
and something,
it's
but
like an updated noir feel, and I thought that was great.
okay. I can get behind that, but it just wasn't for me though.
I just dig Dwight.
Huh?
I just dig Dwight. That's why the movie was awesome.
All right, what else y'all got? You want to roll through it? Or you want me to go to my first one?
Let me do my number 4.
Alright,
Just
handle that,
how many
4.
do you have?
I just got 3, and I
Yeah,
just got
let
a
me do
couple
my
of things
number
We'll
to
do,
go
I'll
over.
do my 4 after his.
Just to put. I'm gonna switch it up. I put Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Dope.
1,
Yes, I
2.
agree.
First one.
The first one.
Yup,
Actually,
that's
did
on
like
my
the first
list as
one.
one, too.
I did not.
Yeah.
The second one was like,
I like the second one. I think the second one is better as a movie, but the first one,
Okay.
the introduction of the
It was
characters.
good.
all right.
For an
yeah.
introduction to some characters that
That no one heard of?
some of the for some shit that everyone now, maybe 3 people legit heard of them, and now everyone's like, oh no, I was into them way beforehand.
Like, nah.
Just the way it played out. I really like the second one because it explores them a bit more, but the first one, it just works so well.
All right.
And
I
that
dig
shit was
that.
shit.
Groot.
Oh, gave more work to my boy Chris Pratt from Parks and Rec.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah. so-
Side note: I'm excited for his new movie with Tom Holland, that CGI by DreamWorks. It's like a very sci-fi fantasy.
Cats?
No,
That's just scary. You're not even open.
no,
Just scary.
no. Onward or not Onward or something. I forgot. It's like they're these
When did
trolls.
they reveal that shit?
I think. It
Oh,
was a while
that
ago.
trolls?
Yeah,
That's
like,
them too?
yeah. It's Tom
Okay.
Holland and Chris Pratt. And
I
they're like
didn't
going
know
on
that.
an adventure. But
Yeah.
it's like super sci-fi I mean, not sci-fi, super fantasy.
Yeah, I didn't know that was them.
So,
I
I'm
do
excited.
know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, what's yours?
Number
Your
4
4.
is Shazam.
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 TBT. All right.
Aquaman was better.
Shazam was better.
But
I've not
Shazam
seen it.
You
is
just like
fine.
giant battles.
Have not seen it. I gotta say, I don't know.
You just like giant battles. That's why.
Aquaman was cool though. Oh no. Editor.
Oh, what happened?
Shazam.
it feels like
I'm
something.
not gonna edit this properly because I'm a novice, so you know what just happened.
I feel like just we just had a time skip. I don't know. I feel like a couple seconds older. What happened?
We got blipped.
Hey,
I got blipped for that couple
Way to
getting
put
us
more
into,
emphasis on
Batman
it.
3 territory.
Gives me more to edit.
Oh wait, anything else you want to say about Shazam?
No, just that was like a really good movie. I
Yeah,
was surprised.
For top 5 though, for the
Like,
whole
yeah.
thing. That's
For the
crazy.
whole thing,
though.
yeah.
I didn't know you liked it that much.
I was not, be honest, I did not have high hopes.
I just wish it was rated R because there's some rated R shit that
Yeah.
happens that they allude to, like chopping off heads and shit. I'm like, dude,
Alright, I'll
check
give
it
you
out.
that.
But I haven't
But
seen it yet.
It's
overall,
alright.
it's
fun.
good.
It's fun.
All
I won't
right.
lie.
It's one of the funner DC movies.
Funner ones.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna jump into my first one. I don't really have a top 5 or anything, so my first one's gonna be like a double. The OG Spider-Man 1 and 2, Tobey Maguire era.
Best Spider-Man.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought he was one of the best.
I think he is the best.
He was actually that.
You don't like,
he's
you
my
don't like
favorite.
Tom Holland?
I like Tom Holland, but they really treat Tom Holland like an Iron Man sidekick. So
I
it
get
really
that,
took me
yeah.
away from the Spider-Man character.
I'll give
So
you that.
this is actually one of my most
Like that,
memorable.
You know, he is the child, so he is being kind of.
I feel
I know,
but
but
the
Spider-Man
superhero.
comics and the shows, he's never been like a sidekick. He's been just a
Just-
young man with superpowers
I'll
trying to
give you that.
figure out, trying how to balance still going to school, keeping a secret, and seeming chill. The whole Iron Man psychic thing is just kind of it's cool, but I don't really like Iron
Yeah,
Man. So.
I think the reason I like these movies so much is because this is gonna sound like super. You guys are probably gonna make fun of me, but I kind of related to him a lot because he was like this nerdy guy and he's like superhero, and that's actually he was actually when I was growing up one of my favorite superheroes was Spider-Man. The reason I like him so much is because he's a super nerdy character. And growing up, I related to that a lot. So he used to be one of my favorite.
Not me, bro. I was slaying.
Okay, motherfucker. So he was
Shut your
growing
Bruce
up.
Banner liking himself up.
He was, growing up, I was this nerdy kid, and I looked up to him, and he used to be one of my favorite characters. But this is the part you guys are gonna make fun of me. But nowadays, he's like the most hyped character, and that kind of like loses it for me.
Wow.
No, let me get into why.
My boy's
though.
doing good, so I gotta feel.
Yeah,
No.
I don't want my boy shining.
No.
You weren't there when Aunt May died?
No,
You
it's
weren't
okay.
there when Gwen died?
Damn, when we get 5 subscribers, Lois is gonna leave us because
Yeah.
we're too big.
No, it's not even that big. The thing is, like, no, I'm glad he's getting big, but just as in general, like,
That nigga still got problems.
he's still got problems, but just like on a personal level, you have all these kids, the kids that make fun of us, they're all liking him now. I'm just like, that kind of sucks. It kind of took away from me being this one relatable character that
Aw,
everyone.
cool
Yeah,
to
you
see
know.
that.
Yeah. Well, anyways, just like this is all personal shit, but that's the reason. Like nowadays, I'm glad I enjoyed the new Spider-Man. I hated the fucking what's that Garfield guy.
Andrew
I
Garfield?
hated that Spider-Man, but Tom Holland's doing a great job.
The second movie was bomb.
I didn't.
That's
like
the worst one.
What? I really liked it.
I'd rather watch the first one. With the lizard without a snout.
I did not like Andrew Garfield. He was too cool for me. He's like, nah.
Yeah, he was like a cool skater kid.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's. I'm like, oh, he's a nerd, but he's cool. I'm like, they
No,
were trying to make him.
nah, I wasn't down with that. That's a whole.
Yeah.
Well, to me personally, because like I'm saying, the appeal was the nerdiness. But yeah, I felt like you guys were gonna make fun of that fucking hipster. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's the reason why I'm glad he's doing well, but he's not really my
He
favorite.
ain't doing well.
superhero.
Nigga broke now.
He's doing amazing. What are you talking?
No,
The
he-
character, Spider-Man.
He broke.
Dude, the movies are doing well. Like the character in general, they're doing amazing.
He broke.
Who's broke? What the fuck are you talking
Yeah, you guys are talking about two different things.
about? What the fuck? Well, anyways, I'm gonna stop there because
But
Marcus
I'll
is
give you
feeling
that.
out.
Mark, he became so popular like Batman. There's so many fucking stories.
Yeah.
Like, you do need someone else, which I
Yeah.
get.
But
So,
they're still gonna make fun of me because I'm apparently hipster. But
Well, that
anyways.
was some hipster lot shit.
It was, but there's an actual reason behind it. But let me.
Very,
you guys
very
want to move on to the next one? I got destroyed by my cat earlier. Bitch. All right, who wants to do their next one? Or I could do my second one if you guys want.
Eduardo?
Eduardo.
What else do I have here?
We don't know.
Really?
We're gonna talk Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy.
You can go back into.
Yeah, you could say
can
your
jump into
reasons.
us. Yeah.
Unless I cover your reasons, because I'm amazing.
If you covered your reasons, let us know.
I think most likely. Oh, I love Captain America 2. That one was great.
What?
Love that
Winter
one.
Soldier?
Yeah, I'm like that. At least say the title.
It's Captain America.
I-
It's Captain America Winter Soldier. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
so
Winter
much.
Soldier.
It's my number.
Really dig that.
It's my number one. It's
Yeah,
Winter Soldier.
I have it
that
as
opening
my.
scene, which is great.
Nah, with the when he runs with the thing, just catches the shield. Like, bro, all right, you
That was
sold
amazing.
me.
Alright, that was pretty good. I actually like the first one too, just because you see like this origin story. I I was okay with his origin story.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking origin stories in the whole Marvel series. Like I think that was for me was one of the better ones.
Yeah, and I think it happened early enough before you got too tired of him.
Yeah,
like you were still tired of him, but it was better than seeing Spider-Man's uncle die or Batman's parents die. They're like, oh, thank God. Like,
I've seen Krypton blow
he
up.
just gets frozen. That's cool.
Like every fucking.
Yeah, after a while, you just get bored of seeing the same
I know.
origin stories. So.
Pretty
All right,
much.
you guys want to jump
That's
to your
what
list?
Tom Holland.
I can let me do one more, and then you guys can do the rest, and then when we get to the last one,
Alright.
I'll just do my last one.
All right.
My next one on here is Thor Ragnarok. This is like one of my top Marvel movies in general.
Did you monster?
The biggest thing, no, not really. The biggest thing is his aesthetics. It's like a mix of retro wave, outrun, and vaporwave, which is all falls under the umbrella of synthwave. It's like 80s. It's like a bunch of like.
Yeah, you lost.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I didn't think it was that deep. I just,
It's
all right.
well, quick thing for anyone who might be watching.
I put it closer.
Yeah,
for
it's
her.
Oh, my bad.
So it's a whole thing. It's a bunch of electronic music. It's inspired by 1980s movie soundtracks and video games. So I really love the aesthetics. What else did I have in here? A lot of it was it. A lot of the way that a lot of the movies apparently was improv, and that was super cool. So I guess a big shout out to how do you say his name?
Taika
Taika Waititi. Dude, I haven't seen any of his other movies, to be honest, but this one was fucking
But you
up
all it was now all on Thor Ragnarok.
No, I just love that movie, dude. It's fucking great.
Yeah, until it
That's
gets
my
a
top.
8K re-release, and you're like, oh, they're doing too good. Fuck Thor. Man.
I knew this was gonna happen, but it's
Nah,
okay.
That movie was good. It's really rewatchable. It just erased the chances of a World War Hulk. So
Yep.
fuck
I
that
feel
movie.
that.
That's
But you
true,
know what?
Because they did get a lot of inspiration from that comic.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's supposed to
But
be
I'm
Hulk's
not the
story.
biggest Thor. So Thor fan. I mean, excuse me,
Hulk
Hulk
fan?
fan. So I can
Yeah,
live with
you
that.
don't gotta be, but that is only good story.
He gets like 1 or 2 good stories, and that was
Yeah.
great.
I mean, they can maybe still spin. No,
They
they
can't.
probably won't.
Yeah,
They
could,
use up everything that makes
They
it.
could, but then they'll be like, oh, wait, isn't this fucking... It's like, that.
All right, that's fair.
That's a good movie.
All right, you
though.
guys jump into the rest of your list.
I'll give you my...
You're on 4 last, so it'd be 3.
Oh, damn, I did... Wait.
Yeah, you did.
No, I thought I'd put 6, but I do have 5. So for my third, I did have Winter Soldier. I think was sick as hell. That fucking fight scene with Bucky in the freeway
Oh,
thing
yeah,
where he
dude.
fucking tries to knife him, does that flip shit. They're just boxing. It's like, I'm your boy. I love a good bromance. That shit is... Whew.
Oh,
I like when you shot him with the thing, the grenade launcher, and he just flinched.
No, yeah. That movie's just sick.
Did he get injected with any super souls serum or some shit?
Bucky?
Yeah.
No, he got enhanced, but not.
Didn't
super-
he get taken with
because
some-
the only thing-
Isn't that what he killed Iron Man's dad?
Yeah,
To take the super serum cells and to make
Did
the
he
other
get it?
5 that were
Yeah.
there in Civil War that
Because the thing is,
Zemo was trying to take?
if he didn't, he should not have he should not stand a chance against Captain America.
Yeah, robot arm be damned.
Yeah.
Didn't he get injected with
think he got
a variant of it?
Yeah, I think he got like a.
I hope he
variant of it,
did,
but didn't get,
Because
like, the
that's
exact
what
super
he
soldier.
killed Iron Man's dad, right? Because I ain't rewatching those shit.
Yeah, he did kill.
Civil
Okay.
War.
I hope
Yeah.
he did because
Yeah.
I remember thinking about that at one point, but I just didn't remember if he did or didn't.
Yeah,
Because-
he got something. We'll
I hope
double
he did.
check.
We'll double check because I'm just putting on the record if he does not, he cannot stand a chance against Captain America. Like Sergio said,
I'm
Yeah.
like,
robot arm be
he didn't
damned.
get the good roids.
That's what I'm saying. So hopefully-
He's actually shooting fucking horse steroids. Like, that might be what Captain America got. Fucking
I'm with it.
bull steroids.
So mine,
What do you do? Just drink a bunch. Never mind.
Yeah, Jesus. It's one thing for the first joke.
pretty much.
That's Patreon jokes. Huh?
Stop. You already knew what I was going with.
Yeah. That's a Patreon joke.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Patreon.com/losersquads. But for number 2, I put Planet Hulk, the animated movie.
Gotta dap it.
Cause
Hell yeah.
it was sick as
Okay.
hell, man, dude. That
No,
movie.
you like Thor Ragnarok. I can't be liking.
No, I don't
like
blame
both,
him. Thor Ragnarok's sick, but it did kill dreams. But dude, Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, so good. I'm so glad the animated movie because Marvel's animation they've been doing a lot of kid shows, and it's not I don't know why they don't do more movies in the same style they did Planet Hulk in. That's why the DC movies do so good. I like their art style, but
You know, on that note, if you think about it, like even though their art style is good compared to like other shows, it seems like low quality almost. Like the way they shade it, it's almost like two cells. But then you look at like Korra and stuff like that. Do you think it's because they do it in America here in America? And they don't
I don't think it's because I think that's just the style that they go for. That's what they. All
right, I can see. Yeah,
like that. I'm sure they are aware of it, but they're like, dude, this is what worked for us. This is how we do our animations.
There's sometimes I wish I could see just a little bit more because sometimes it seems very flat. I'm like,
yeah, it is.
I can see that.
It is, but I think it just works for what they're trying to do.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
For the most part.
Yeah, sorry. What was your second one?
The first one though.
Oh, you can wait for him. If you want
all right.
Yeah, you do yours too, and then I'll do mine, and then you guys can do your last to end with the top.
So if you got no more, Eduardo, jump in if we mention one that you're into.
My third one.
Dude, feel free to jump in if you want to talk about like we mentioned something that you like, dog. This is his first time. He's nervous. Yeah. Technically, second Patreon. See the first one.
Oh yeah, he's on the first Patreon exclusive one.
Be gentle.
Unedited, uncut.
Anyway, we don't have
a Patreon.
Raw.
But number 3 is Justice League War.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's the first Justice League and the first new Justice League animated movie when they started doing all the new Justice League stories. Mm-hmm. It's the one where Darkseid invades and they break Green Lantern's arm.
Just side note, is it pronounced
right?
Dark Side or Dark Seed?
Dark Seed or Dark Side depends
doesn't
on.
Matter.
Doesn't matter. Because I have a friend who says Dark Seed, and then I say Dark Side because I've seen it in the cartoons like Dark Side.
Okay, for sure. I thought we were gonna have like a nerd battle or something.
This is the one where
Y'all box for the Patreon.
I ain't fucking DC.
No, this
like that.
no, this is the one where it's based in the New 52.
Hey.
And Superman fights Batman for a little bit, and Flash is there. It's like really good.
I know War, but I'm trying to remember it.
Do you own that shit?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Next time, dog. Movie night.
It's on my Xbox.
Because I feel. Then which one's the one I'm talking about with Supergirl?
The one before that is when they go to Apocalypse and Darkseid kidnaps Supergirl and.
Yeah. Okay. I mixed them up.
Yeah. This is the one where Batman goes.
Flashpoint Paradox.
This is the one after Flashpoint Paradox.
Yeah, I like Flashpoint Paradox more than War though.
Ooh. All right.
I'll give Flashpoint
Paradox. What's your 2, dog?
My number 2. Are you serious? My number 2 is Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse? That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I know you're first. I'm curious to see what's your number 1.
My number 1 was Winter Soldier.
Your number 1?
Oh, he didn't jump into the No, he mentioned it earlier.
Oh, for real?
When Eduardo mentioned his, he did mention that.
I did not.
My number 1 is Winter Soldier.
Is it really?
Yeah, because Captain America, it was kind of like, it wasn't stale.
Okay.
But it was kind of just like, all right.
No. I think what I'm more surprised is that one's your first one and not Into the Spider-Verse.
No, because Into the Spider-Verse is a gem. But Captain America Winter Soldier just blew my fucking mind. Like,
all right. I can see that. All right, for sure.
Black Widow's really cute in that movie, too. Shout out to your girl. Whoever did your hair. She was cute.
All right, so before you get to your number 1, I'm just going to do my last one real quick. And my last one for mine is Ant-Man. There's nothing really special about that, really. It's just straight comedy, and it was fucking hilarious. I think what's really cool about this one is
Michael Pena.
Michael Pena for sure.
Michael Pena's in all of them.
But I think that was his best.
He should be recapping all of them before. But...
Honestly, but they don't. But I think what's really cool about this one, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the movies because you see it like, I think you see influences of the comedic style into like Thor Ragnarok, even the new Infinity Wars, where they have these like really crazy jokes and they kind of go with them. They're just like side things. And I think that's a testament to how well the movies are doing. Like, let's try something a little different, which is really cool for that to happen. So, thanks to that, I think like Thor Ragnarok was able to happen. The Captain America butt joke. So definitely, I can see the influence because of that. I don't know if it's directly stemmed. Maybe this is planned, but for me as a viewer, I can see like the influences of that and the comedic style that they took with the whole movie. So that's why I really appreciate that movie and it's hilarious. But anyways,
cut the shit. It's number 1 because Paul Rudd is America's uncle.
Is that your number 1?
No.
Okay.
I fucking love Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd
is America's uncle.
He really is.
Can't be America's dad because that's Tom Hanks. Love you, Tom Hanks.
Wait, what?
Tom Hanks is America's dad.
Really?
Yeah.
This is like the first I'm hearing about all of this.
Oh, get woke, fool.
Go check his closet, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, don't. It's not
Turn on the lights for me.
Get woke.
Get woke. All right. So what's your
number 1? Russ?
Number 1. The first Spider-Man.
The first Spider-Man?
Yep.
Give me some props for
Best
that, dog.
Spider-Man. Best Peter Parker. Best effing casting of William Dafoe. Bring him back for everything.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was the best Green Goblin ever, dude. That fool just looked like it.
He looked evil.
He looked evil, and then when he got to him, he somehow looked eviler. That's just how great
How is that possible?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, the first Spider-Man. The Iron Man 1. I get why people love it, but let's be real. That movie's ass. Sorry, Eduardo. That movie's kind of boring. It gets slow if you rewatch it now. Spider-Man 1 still fucking crazy.
Honestly, I
feel
want
that.
him to be the Green Goblin.
Yeah, bring him back. Me and my coworker talked about that. I'm like, dude, bring him back.
Or him to just show up as Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Just show like, oh, you know what? I'm something of a scientist myself. Like, he's here.
That meme's still popping, man. I still read into it.
It
And I didn't
really
mean to
is.
disrespect Iron Man so much, Eddie. It's just that Iron Man 1's cool, but it aged not as well. And
haven't
Tony
been
Stark
back to
isn't
watch
as
it.
likable as Peter Parker.
I think the first, because I definitely have this one on my other
honestly,
list as
after
well.
like the first movie, I kind of lost interest in the other ones. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and going back, yeah.
he's just being too much of a dick.
Yeah.
About everything, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this got boring fast.
I think what the first Spider-Man did really good is capturing like the feel of it. You know, it's like every time you rewatch it, at least when I rewatch it, I see like this is New York, this is Spider-Man. Obviously, New York is not like that. Everyone tells me it's dirty as fuck, but that's just what I get. Like this cool place, and that's I actually have Spider-Man on my other part of my list too. 'Cause-
No, it was just dope seeing his nerd ass trying to take a picture of a girl being all awkward and shit. And then he's all trying to, then Uncle Ben dying. Shout out. That'll be the
Uncle
thumbnail. Nah, it won't be.
No.
No, but
No.
besides that, the point, luckily it was the first time, so we weren't sick of it by then. But it's just, man, the Green Goblin. I think Green Goblin's just fire.
I feel
He's better
that.
than the other Green Goblin we got.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about
Amazing Spider-Man. But wasn't he
yeah.
the Hobgoblin? Was
No,
he supposed to be the
he's
Green
supposed to be
Goblin?
Green Goblin.
I didn't even notice.
His skin turned green. Nah, if he's supposed to be Hobgoblin, then he should be orange.
Okay, I don't. Well,
No, his skin was literally turning
no, I
green.
know, but you can't say that it has to be because they do change
Yeah, they
things
do
up in the
change things for the
comics for
movies,
the
too.
movies. So.
Yeah, so who knows? I don't fucking know who that was. I barely remember those ones. But anyways,
Yeah.
anyone else want to add anything to it? So we jump on to our other hero topic.
Let's go to our other hero.
Yeah. Do it.
All right, so this other one we're just gonna think about heroes that we would like to see on the big screen, whether animated. For me personally, I want to see them in actual live action. You guys can pick whatever you guys want, but for my first one is Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis. That one, oh my god, it was so great. The cartoon, I just want to see that on the big screen.
No,
It'd be so
that
badass.
cartoon was.
The cartoon was awesome.
That's so
Give us Joseph Levitt Gordon as that fucker right now.
Dude,
right?
dude.
I watched that shit.
I get that.
It's like this whole cyberpunk feel, and at the time when I first saw the cartoon, I don't remember there really be anything like that. It was just so cool, like super cyberpunk.
Hey,
sci-fi.
they gave us Kindle before Kindle was a thing.
Did they really?
Yeah, there was
I
a
don't
part
remember
where like Terry's girl is sitting outside and she actually has a physical book, and then
Oh.
it's like, why don't you just download it? It's just good to have a physical book. So they really captured the future well.
I think so.
in
Yeah.
that whole
So that
series.
one was on. I'd love to see that on this big screen, man. But that's just me. What else y'all got? I mean, even you know what? CGI that would be cool too.
No.
Some
Anything.
great- anything.
Elon's gonna give us.
I
flying
kind of
cars
I don't
in
want
it.
to see no offense I don't want to see a 2D like a cartoon version of that, a movie, because the whole flat thing. I want to see like the whole thing like awesome.
What
But
if they
anyway,
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse? That
like
shit.
so, if they do that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I don't think
okay.
they're
As
gonna.
long
Also,
as
like
it's not their
Blade
style.
Runner.
Yeah,
usual
that's what I'm
DC
not trying to
style.
see. Yeah, that's what I'm
Alright.
trying to avoid. I want to see like
Alright.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but anyways, what's y'all's
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer? What about Fantastic?
Yeah, you already have Fantastic Four 2, dog. With Jessica Alba.
I'm
Captain
gonna- no, no.
America. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you straight up. How many times did you watch Fantastic Four? 2.
550 cents. I don't know, like a couple
4
times.
times.
I'm not gonna lie. When when they used to come on TV, I let that
that's
shit play.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front.
Okay.
But I used to let everything play in the
I
background.
saw. I don't know if I saw the first one in theaters, but I definitely saw the second one in theaters, and it was like I just wasted money, dude.
Yeah.
It was,
I didn't
it
do
was
that.
terrible.
I did that.
It was terrible.
I did
don't
that
know
for
why
that
I
and
did
Spider-Man
that.
3.
Oh man. Oh, that was
No one could blame you for Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 1 and 2 were solid.
Yeah,
Like, they're
honestly.
But I could blame you for Silver Surfer because Fantastic Four was like, oh.
Bro, I love the Silver Surfer. I was like, Silver Surfer's in, I'm just gonna watch it. And they're like, Galactus is a cloud. And I was like, you know what?
All
I'm gonna
right.
take my exit.
So what do you want from Silver Surfer?
I want his complete origin
movie?
story.
Complete origin. What is this? Quick
Yeah, I
origin?
don't
Give us
fucking
like
know.
the quick like clip
A quick
notes.
cliff note is Galactus comes to his
Too
planet.
quick. More details. Okay, explain that. Keep
Galactus
going.
comes to his planet, right? And he's like, I'm gonna eat your planet. And he's like, what if I give you something more? And he's like, what is this more? Like, instead of you going from planet to planet, might not finding a meal, how about I find you a meal and you spare my planet? And he's like, all right, cool. You're now the Silver Surfer. And then
Hey.
Galactus, like, flings his planet to the other side of the universe.
Oh,
So was he
shit.
always silver?
No, he was humanish.
Was he a surfer?
No.
Okay, these are just the questions that
Shocking,
people want to know.
bro.
I want to know what made them.
No,
Silver.
the surfboard, Galactus
Yeah.
gave him the surfboard and gave him cosmic powers.
And that made them silver.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Galactus
he's
was
like-
hip, apparently.
Apparently he's
There's a
like
shit
the
on Earth.
second or
Yeah.
like fourth herald of
Sick,
Galactus.
bro. Okay.
Here's something they do on Earth. What the hell's that? You'll get there.
Here's some
So
silver
why
Ray-Bans.
doesn't Galactus take his powers away if he's supposed to be working for him?
Because he
Is it in
betrayed,
the
he
board?
betrays Galactus.
But why doesn't he just Galactus?
I'm
Why isn't
assuming-
Galactus able to take his powers.
I'm assuming he
away?
has to
No,
do
he
with the
can.
surfboard.
Galactus just doesn't care.
Really?
Yeah.
What an ultimate badass.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Like-
when you're pretty thug like Galactus, you
He eats planets.
Yeah.
Like, what is one cosmic entity that you just made?
Well, it seems to be thwarting his plans to eat.
He-
Yeah, but he probably can't
He
just
ca-
snap his fingers to take away powers. He probably has to do something that's
Take
like
his board
slightly
away.
too inconvenient for him to try and do.
He got thwarted like a few times. The Ultimate Nullifier thwarts him from eating Earth because Reed Richard knows about it. It's the only weapon to stop Galactus. And Galactus keeps him on shit because he's Galactus.
Okay.
All right,
Alright, who else got it one for the list?
me. Fuck.
Okay.
Give us Danny DeVito as Howard the Duck right fucking now. Jesus, the people want it. I
No one
want
wants
it.
that.
people?
All the people, the good people, the Americans, the Republicans, the Democrats.
You had Danny DeVito as the
Hey.
Penguin. Just be happy.
Yeah, well, that movie sucked. I can't rewatch it anymore. That movie's awful now. Have you rewatched that thing?
I'm trying
No.
to rewatch like those original Batman movies.
Dude.
Can't do it.
Oof. Shout out to my dad that
Lois
probably
might
still
like
likes them
Batman
because they came
forever.
out when he liked them.
I liked it when I was young, and then I recently saw it.
Yeah.
I
So
was
we
like,
need
okay.
Danny DeVito as Howard the Duck. We'll give you all our Patreon money to whoever has the rights to make it happen. That's billions of
Are
dollars.
you like agreeing
That's
for
not
all-
billions of dollars.
There's probably a couple $100,000.
That's not a couple $100,000.
Might still get a shadow of our dreams.
Let
I-
him speak.
It is.
Let him
I
speak.
work for fun. We're actually millionaires.
Sure.
Okay, but hold up. Was that on my list? I don't even know. I just thought of it when I casted Joseph Leigh Gordon as that thing. Oh, also give us Squirrel Girl with Anna Kendrick. I know it's gonna be a TV show, but give her a fucking movie.
I have that on my just like little bonus one.
Because supposedly there's a thing where she was gonna either voice it or in a cartoon or get a TV show. Give us the movie.
That'd be pretty interesting. I don't know much about her besides the fact that she fucking exists.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I know
She
she's
has the power to
she's
talk.
like
Okay.
she's like a joke. In
She's
the
a
thing.
jokingly powerful character.
She's powerful in a joking way. She defeated like all the Avengers, but that's because the writers don't give a fuck. Her stories are just like one-offs.
Okay. That'd be pretty cool to see. That was on one of my lists too, just for the hell of it.
That's one Anna Kendrick.
Do you got one, Eduardo?
No, I didn't think of one. But maybe, hey, Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Static Shock.
Oh, I think you beat Marcus.
Danny
for that one.
DeVito. Let's do this.
No! No.
What?
No.
You were cool when fucking Little Mermaid was black. Why can't Danny DeVito be
I'm not
Static
cool with
Shock?
Little Mermaid being black.
Oh,
We're not going into that
yeah,
today.
Jesus. I was joking. Let's skip this.
So
Too much controversy between our millions of followers.
I know. So my next
We
one
got like
is.
20 followers.
You're
I
so.
mean, whoa, that's just views. That's not followers.
Yeah, we got like one, and it's my mom, and she doesn't know English.
She just likes para mi mijito.
Static Shock would be sick.
That was pretty cool.
That show was sick. Dude, I don't know why they replaced in Justice League Martian Manhunter with Cyborg shitty ass when they could have brought in
Dude,
Static
for
Shock.
real.
I'm always mad at that.
I don't know why they tried so hard to get Cyborg on there.
I don't know either.
That was just a thing.
That was a diversity thing, but you got
Oh.
Static Shock.
Yeah.
That's a,
Static Shock's
Shock's
way
way
cooler.
better.
They don't
yeah.
own the...
Oh, really?
At that time, they didn't own the rights
Oh.
to Static.
Okay.
Like,
The
only...
Blue Beetle. Why you gotta throw in the black guy and not Hispanic?
Okay, so
Maybe. I can give you that one.
He's so lame. I bought one of the comics. I was like,
They're both pretty lame. They're lame in the same way, except one's an alien, one's a robot alien technology. shit.
oh yeah, I literally bought it just because I saw some brown guy. I'm like, I guess I'll
Give us
buy
Static
it.
Shock.
But
It was
anyways,
Booster Gold.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I remember
Booster
that
Gold is a
name.
guy who comes back from the future with the knowledge of the past to become a superhero.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, no, that sounds like. My next one
Sounds
for me
kinda
is Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
Oh, bro, I got Miss Marvel here too.
what's up, dude?
Yeah, I literally only have Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel.
So I think we had a conversation earlier. Like personally, I love the character, but I'm not the biggest fan of her powers, to be honest. But I would definitely I love her comics regardless.
I just
Not fan of
love that
powers.
she has the name Miss Marvel. You already heard, but it's not just they reworked her like
They
every
have
other
to,
hero.
yeah.
They gave her own set of powers. She's cool. give us some of that. This other fucking Miss Marvel movie was whatever.
Give us a real one that the people deserve.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Kamala Khan. And I think that's my last... do I have any more?
No,
That's it for me, dude. Yeah, my throwaway one was Squirrel Girl.
Throwaway.
Yeah, just because like I don't know much about it. I was like, fucking Squirrel Girl. She sounds cool. Let's fucking make
Throwaway.
She is cool.
She's cool, man. All right, we're gonna jump into our next one then. So I guess we jump on to best trilogy. Who wants to start this one? Or your favorite trilogy, whichever way you want to word it.
Man, because I didn't rank anything.
You don't have to rank it, dude. I don't have my shit ranked.
Mine aren't ranked because this is the
I only
tough.
got one.
Except my number.
Alright, start with you then. What's up?
Favorite trilogy
Yeah.
of all time: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
Because everybody has that one in that trilogy.
That's true. Mine is the third.
Mine's the
Time
first
travel.
See?
I mess with that a
And
lot.
Sergio's Secret of the Usos of Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
So, boom. Prove my point. Everybody's got one.
Everybody's got one. Alright. So I'll just get this one out the way. It's a Halo thing, as you probably know. For Sergio's mom, who's the only one watching, I love Halo.
But it's not the
I'm
Witcher.
gonna mention because I haven't played the first one. I'm gonna mention.
You don't have to play the first one to be the best trilogy.
I think
Wait,
you
for
kind
what?
of do. Best trilogy, huh?
No, you haven't played the first?
The first Witcher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But no,
I'll even give it a shout out.
I'm not, yeah, no, not really. So of course the Halo games in general, like Halo 1, Combat Evolved, all that. But I'm not gonna get into that one. I'm actually gonna get into something else because I talk about Halo all the fucking time, and it's actually on my list on the other one. But I'm actually gonna get into two novels from the Forerunner saga. So anyone that's really into Halo and wants to kind of know what happened to the Forerunners and a lot of the history of the Flood and all that crap that happened in the past and how they got to how they basically became extinct. This is a good book, trilogy to go back to and get a little bit lore. The next one is a Kilo 5 trilogy, and this is it's pretty cool because it's kind of like you guys Oni. They're basically their spy kind of thing.
Spooks.
The spooks.
They're
Oni.
like the CIA.
Yeah,
in
like the
the
CIA
background.
type is CIA. Like you have this team of a Spartan 2, two ODSTs, a fucking and like a researcher, and they get together for this one mission. They continue it on for like 2 other books, and that one's a really solid trilogy for sure.
No one likes
If
that
anyone wants to read, I actually have another couple books in here, but I'll let someone else take
Patreon,
this
he'll
one.
read them to you.
I'll read them to you with my sexy, terrible voice. Who
Also
else?
translated to Spanish.
I know. Transulidado.
Oh, that was a joke, right?
Traducido.
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 That was painful.
Translato. Spanish.
Translate me tomatoes.
Well,
Check Tosito, cuz.
Oh God.
Really?
Who wants to get one of their trilogies up in here?
Fast and Furious not gonna be in your best trilogies.
It's a saga.
That's a stock.
That's amazingness.
dog.
How many movies? I lost
They're
track.
at 7.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going.
We're going to 10.
I want to shout out Austin Powers for making Lord of the Rings possible.
Get into that. How? What?
Yeah, like I was just like looking up, trilogies, and I'm like, comedy, Austin Powers. I'm like, is that a trilogy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put up a video on Looper, and they were saying, yeah, the first 3 Austin Powers movies basically paid for the Lord of the Rings trilogy
Oh,
for
shit.
New Line Cinema. So you could thank Austin Powers
Wow.
for making Lord of the Rings a thing.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Awesome. Actually, I really like those movies, but they do not. A lot of the jokes I don't think aged well.
Yeah, right.
In 2K19,
Yeah, they're still funny.
they're funny as hell. But I'm just like, I don't know if this came out to do as well.
And do even better because people are tired of this whole fucking extra PC movement, man.
All right, but any other trilogies
really good
on it,
movie.
or just a shout out?
I wanted to shout that one out right now. I want to hear everybody else's trilogies too.
Sergio.
American Pie. I don't know why I always really like those movies. And like he said, I was trying to think of comedies.
Yeah.
And dude, American Pie, I think I own them, like the collection, because I remember watching
I
them.
do.
They're just funny as hell. They were like early 2000s when shit was, they're very just raunchy
Yeah.
jokes things. But it's the only raunchy comedies I remember had 3.
Frat boy comedy. That's just
I
funny.
think
Yeah.
I only watched the first one. I don't even remember the other 2.
The second one was when they're like in summer vacation, and the third one's the wedding when they like time jump like a couple years and he gets married.
snap.
Yeah.
Those movies are just fucking funny. I don't know. The third one, you should have brought back my boy Oz. Y'all did him dirty. Thanks for bringing him back for reunion, which was the fourth one, but it happened so many years later. I figured,
Yeah. I feel that.
it's just a bonus. But American Pie, man.
American Pie. So since we were talking about Lord of the Rings, I'm just gonna throw that one out there. It's Lord of the Rings for
Damn,
sure.
that's like the one I was going to bring up last because that's the
Oh, is it
best
really?
fucking one, man.
Okay, well, I just since he brought it up, I just
I
wanted to
know.
get the way. But...
It's too late. We're in this.
Too late. We're in this.
Welcome to the Lord of the Rings podcast, the number 557 Lord of the Rings themed podcast
What's
on
up?
the net.
What am here?
Is he dead?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Asshole, don't say it like that.
I know, dog. So
At least
this
cry when you say it.
Yeah. So
Not really.
one of my best memories is last year. In August, I went to go to see in a theater because I only saw one movie in the theaters, and I think it was Return of the King when I was really young. So unfortunately, I missed the first two. So they actually had a marathon in Santa Ana somewhere, or down in Santa Ana. Last year, I bought tickets to it. It was one of the best days of my life. No exaggeration. Like, it was great. Just experiencing it all on the big screen. And that part and Return of the King always makes me cry, and I teared up a little again. The Rohan charge.
Oh, yeah.
When they got the music, that part never fails to get me emotional. Oh, it was so good. I love that trilogy.
I know who I have to watch that trilogy with.
Oh, and it
This
was
guy.
also the extended editions too. So they had all. It was
Yeah.
like I was there from like 9 or 10 to like 1 a.m. It was
Hey.
like the best fucking day. Like,
I
honestly,
rewatch
that
them
was
once
great.
a year. One weekend every year, I rewatch all three.
Dude, we should make our own marathon. I'm just saying.
That already happened for me this year, and I could do it twice if y'all want.
I mean, I'm down one of these days. Hell yeah. But anyways,
All
anyone
right.
else got any trilogies? I got a couple more. I can throw in there.
Digimon trilogy.
Digimon.
Digimon has a trilogy.
That's why I only know the first one.
Yeah, I only know.
I know. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, I only
shit.
remember the cartoons.
No, they
I
have
actually gave up on Pokemon because of that. Yeah, like Digimon got serious real quick, and I'm like, I'm about this. Things getting digitized.
I think I
That was
mentioned this
great.
before. The only problem I had with it was a fucking Mon issue where everything has to end with Mon.
I was too invested in Brock's journey to give up on Pokemon. Eddie, I'm
The
sorry.
best story arc.
Yeah, the best story arc.
Yeah, but he left.
Then he came back.
No, he actually got someone.
No, he came back. Then got someone. Cause he got replaced for a while by that
The
dweeb
guy.
kid with the headband. But then he came back. Then he got with homegirl.
No, he got it with another homegirl.
Oh, okay.
He got with the Rock Trainer's son.
Brock's a player apparently.
Yeah.
He went to go visit Ash, and he got married.
Good.
Let me throw a video game in there real quick. I think we mentioned this in our last podcast. It was about Mass Effect trilogy. What's up?
You don't even play Mass Effect 1.
What the fuck? I played all of them.
Did you
Boy,
play one?
Did you play any?
No, I didn't play 1 at first, and then I
Yeah.
had to go back to play 1.
Fucking whack ass
Mass
motherfucker.
Effect was sick.
Again, we mentioned this last time. The ending was kind of, but I think it still did enough to garner it one of the best.
We mentioned
trilogies.
something else last time.
What
was
we
it?
went into a lot of the romance, but we don't have to get into that.
Oh yeah, your boy Albie got dicked down by a man. That's
Kaden
what it was.
Alenko!
Kaden.
Best girl, Kaden Alenko. Come
Left that nigga to die.
I just wanted to say that again. Just keep it fresh in people's mind. Mass Effect was sick though. Also, really like that. When they announced that game, they said we're trying to make a space
Opera?
And when they set that shit, I was like, y'all are on some trippy shit. Why would you say that? Then I played it. I was like, oh man, this is.
Yeah, it was
This
fucking
fits.
dope. It was
It's
great.
sick.
It was great, but I won't get into that since we did cover that a while ago. I have like a couple more I can throw in there. You want to throw some
I
in
got
there?
a couple more too.
Alright.
This one was. It was gonna get thrown in there, but you also wanted it in there. Gears of War
Yeah,
trilogy.
Gears of War. I didn't put that on my list. I
Yeah.
totally forgot.
Dude, when that trailer came out with that fucking
The Sad World or something.
the Mad World trailer came out was sick. Then the first one is like so creepy. You got like those bats that you can't shoot them. You gotta hit them with light.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude!
You
And
remember those
yeah,
things?
there's like no way to live.
Yeah, like. And then they built this creepy atmosphere. Then the second one, they're like, "Oh, dude, it's a blown-out war at this point." And you start seeing more military conflicts.
Yeah, it's basically like a downhill battle all the way.
Yeah. And then the third one, just
Shout out to Carmine. I love how they had the audience decide if
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the third one is gonna die or not.
the third Carmine brother was gonna live. I think his name was Clay.
I think
Clayton.
it's
Yeah.
Clayton, and I think it's the
Clayton.
buffest one out of him. That's probably why he survived.
No sleeves, bro.
That's what saved him.
I like that it was an ongoing joke in the third one where there was things where he almost kept dying because they want you to wonder.
Yeah, that was hilarious. So let me get another book out of the way. It's a Theater Illuminata trilogy. It's by Lisa Manchev. This is like, I'm not gonna lie, straight up teen romance.
Seems like up your alley.
I honestly got it because I really love the cover. I read it and actually I was in it. I was into it. I was like, my teenage romance came out. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm with it. I bought all
Judging
three.
books by its cover?
Sometimes you got it.
I honestly do because I'm a quick tangent. I unfortunately when it comes to novels I do because a lot of what they have on the cover, or like the characters, I imagine them in the story. So if I see like a shitty drawn character or something stupid, then that's gonna be with me.
I can't have this running around in my
I
imagination.
really can't. And honestly, like, it sounds stupid as hell, but yeah, it's like I sometimes do. Unfortunately, I know I miss out on a lot of good books because of that. But anyways, it's very Shakespearean, so it gets a lot of like little stories from the Shakespeare shit. So if you're really into Shakespeare, check it out. I'm not that big into Shakespeare. I just like it. Teen romance, shout out. Anyone else got another trilogy? Moving on.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, listeners. All that nerd shit's over. We go talk about
sports.
Yeah, sports. My favorite trilogy is the two. Nah, just like. I also put Toy Story,
No.
which I feel like was a
Okay.
trilogy until the fourth one came back. But
It was. It really was.
that was one fucking hell of a trilogy, man.
Took me for a ride, dude. That shit took me for a ride.
Love it.
Emotional roller coaster.
Do you guys have any more? I mean, I still got a couple more.
No, they had like fucking 5. It was $5 per saga series, so it was.
Yeah. Do you have any other ones, dude?
Well, I put down
I know you.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Oh yeah,
you can get into it. Yeah,
Oh,
you can get into it.
Yeah, Los wants you to say Matrix because he had some. beef
No,
with it.
actually, had another one. That one,
I have
'cause he
one.
mentioned
I have
that
one
too.
more too.
Yeah, so we can get into
Yeah,
it. Like, it's definitely on my list, but we'll get into it. Why?
The
Fun
whole, like,
fact:
downloading
I've never seen the
consciousness.
Matrix.
Oh, fair enough.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
Oh.
come up a lot.
it has.
That's the one.
That's
of
the first time I've
That's one
heard
of the
it.
few things I haven't lied about seeing.
Yeah, no. We're like, we're gonna watch the match. She's like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, I was like, I've never seen
Because
it.
I know you're a big movie buff, so that's even when you told me like, oh, don't spoil Moonlight for me.
Yeah.
I thought you actually because you
So
made a
much-
joke relevant to
Yeah.
it, and I'm like,
Because
you,
I know
you
what
can't be making this joke if you haven't.
I
seen
know
it.
what Moonlight's about. I just haven't seen it yet.
But let's get into it, man. Why do you like it?
It's
Your
just-
best trilogy, though.
Oh well, I could totally I didn't rank anything. That's why I've just been kind of reserved. I'm like, I'm not.
No, it's just like, it's just like one of your top trilogies.
Yeah, you don't
that
gotta
like.
rank them.
Yeah,
You
don't
know-
gotta rank
you know
them.
in your heart
These
one's
aren't
better
ranked,
than
dude.
the rest.
These aren't ranked. Like some of these, like you might not even like. That's fucking shitty trilogy. It's
Lord
just
of the
a
Rings
trilogy.
is number 1.
I mean, obviously, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, so the Matrix trilogy is great. Being inside of a computer simulation and getting superpowers, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about Matrix or Digimon? I got. Nice.
That's why I like both of them. There you go.
What else? You
Shout out
got any
to
other
Digimon
ones you
to
want to
get
add
me
there?
into that.
All right. Do you want to throw in your last one or should I?
Yeah. Well,
I got. I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna mention that one. I'm sorry, I gotta mention that.
do it because mine is the one that has to be brought up.
All right. Well, this is a bonus. You actually mentioned. I'm surprised you didn't bring it back. The Bourne trilogy. Jason Bourne.
Yes, Jason Bourne.
Jason Bourne. That was a fucking.
Those
awesome
movies
trilogy.
are
The
sick.
shit, dude. Oh my god. Like I don't know. It's kind of funny because I got into him at an odd
I have seen
time.
Matrix. I can't blame.
Yeah, I got into him in an odd time. I was like young. I was in like this like super action packed, and it was like I'm not usually super into this.
Dude,
kind
I
of
saw
stuff
them like the
that.
year after I graduated high school. I had never seen any.
I went to go watch Bourne Ultimatum. I think it's the third one by myself in the theater.
Yeah,
No one was
Ultimatum's
fucking
the
in
third
there.
one.
No one was in there. It was just me. I was like, all right, I'm here. This is fucking amazing.
Man, why are you
That
bragging
trilogy.
about reserving a theater?
Oh,
Told you we rich up in this piece.
As we say, talking to an iPhone in his room.
Yeah, I'll let people know our dope
situation.
audio secrets.
All right, what's your other one? I'm not gonna mention. Well, I guess I'll just throw it out there so you can get your last one. Dark Knight trilogy. I thought that was an amazing
I
trilogy.
think that's alright, but the third one kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
The villain was dope, but some of the stuff was kind of.
Okay, I
what
can
the
see
hell's
that. But
happening?
it's a trilogy. I think it was pretty cool. But anyways, still your last one that has to be said.
It has to be said. Lord of the we already said Lord of the Rings. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
I feel like people. You hear trilogies, people want to bring up Star Wars.
That's true.
But fuck y'all, prequels are better. At this point, I like the prequels more than the original.
Yeah, honestly.
The originals just haven't aged well for shit.
They haven't, but
I gotta
you're
agree
right.
with
Like,
you on that.
it's
I tried
Yeah.
to get Myra to watch it.
Yeah.
After we saw Rogue One, she fell asleep.
Yeah.
Literally, like, fell asleep. She was hyped for it. She's like, what happens next?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you're like, luckily there's a whole 3 movies for that. But it's like, if you haven't seen them by now, I don't think you could get into them.
but they're
Unless you're like one of those weird kids that's into old timey effects and shit. Those movies just don't hold up for shit, man.
they don't. But I remember. You remember where THX was the thing, like the whole sound system. I think
Yeah.
it was? And like the whole like the VHS season. I remember like it's established we're poor as fuck, so or not apparently. But when I was young, the fuck? When I was young, I remember we were at a brother's house who was doing better in life than us, and he had the whole three movies, and we would watch them like every now and then. And I remember I used to cry because I wanted the trilogy. Like, I want them. Star Wars.
They were at the library. That's
young.
how I found them.
I was young. I didn't know fucking library.
And like you said, covers do a lot. It's like blasters. These laser swords? Dope. Let me put this in my VHS.
This chick's hair buns are making me feel weird.
But I distinctly remember. I just remember the packets that came like each VHS. The box. I remember being in gold.
First one I saw with 2 things.
Yeah, I remember being in gold, and I was just like, as a little kid looking at this like VHS, like, oh my god, this is the pinnacle. I want it, but obviously I never got it. But that was sad. But. Come back and I bought the Blu-ray.
I was gonna bring that up. So this fucking disgrace of a human being got out of the military. First thing he does with his GI fucking bill is he buys the 6 movie collection on Blu-ray, and then he hits me and our friend Steve up. Hey, I don't have a Blu-ray player, but I just bought all these fucking dope Star Wars Blu-rays just to watch them. Like, you don't even have to fucking think to run them.
So, boy knows what he wants.
A win. I call that a win.
Right. A loss.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyways, that happened. Anyways, let's hear. Is that it for the trilogy?
Well, it's just, the whole thing. Everyone, trilogies, most people will say Star Wars, but
yeah,
I have to say the prequels are... I know why they're fucking awful. The second one's fucking god awful. I love the third one.
The third one's the only
most of the first one is dope, but the original one, I struggle seeing them sometimes. I'm like, eesh. Especially like you said, after Rogue One just brings back the universe in such a like dope, crisp, new fucking
Rogue One's
technology. And then going back to the old ones, you're like, oh
after that Vader scene.
I don't know if you caught that. But...
No, it was pretty much that. I know the prequels. Darth Maul is the shit. I understand why the prequels are talked to about shit. The second one's fucking awful. That sand scene is fucking amazing. Should have won an Oscar. But everything else is pretty bad. The ending of the second one's dope. Darth Maul in the first one is fucking amazing. Yeah. Even Qui-Gon was cool. And the third one, throughout the whole third movie, I think holds up.
Yeah,
but I do get that a lot of it is ass. Like, let's be real. But the original trilogies don't hold up for shit, dude. They're just awful. It's like Eduardo said. After you see Rogue One, how they brought back that time frame in the universe back, and everything looks amazing.
Yeah, I get behind
the Darth Vader scene at the ending when he's just whipping fools out, only to go see
that was the best.
A New Hope and see him have that stupid lightsaber fight.
Yeah, that's what I was cut off.
Obi-Wan.
So funny things like I get. There's times where I get super into shit and I look it up like a motherfucker.
Oh, the George Lucas Old Knights thing?
That too, but no, the way that they describe that fight scene is that they have these fight styles and they actually had a name for that particular styles that they were using. So they tried to describe it in a super style. And I was like, alright, I guess for the comics it works.
I did see a documentary where they said that they told the actors like these swords are very heavy, so fight like old knights used to fight like just heavy-handed.
Oh, okay, no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that was the direction George Lucas told them to say.
Well, no, like later on, because like in the comics, they actually have like disemboguations. That word, I don't remember what that word is, but they have like actual lore behind like fighting styles and all this like different different fighting styles that they use. Like Yoda has a particular one they use, and they actually go into detail of dude, they got super crazy. They get what's the strengths, what are their weaknesses, and that fighting scene they break it down to like this is what Darth Vader was using, this is what Luke was using, that's why they move that way they do.
Yeah. It's fun that he used that shit, but once you see him in the Rogue One,
I know, dude,
owning that
was
room, it takes you away. And just Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan, and you're like, oh, this is what Jedi fight should have been the whole time. So I know I'm gonna get shit for it. I still like the original trilogy, but if you've never seen it, you're good.
You got no feels for it. You got that.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a connection with it. You're gonna think it looks old and slow, and it is. But
the only reason I like the new series is because it's more Star Wars. But if you think about it, the first one was a remake.
That's why they didn't bring anything up. The second one was get rid of
that's all
get
I'll
rid
say
of that
about
whole
that.
casino scene.
Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Because
I also big Star Wars because Star Wars.
I just want to see more.
People love Star Wars, but
But anyways, moving on.
More about Indiana Jones.
I thought
I've
about
never
it, but
seen
I don't-
any Indiana
I
Jones
haven't.
movie.
I have, but
Oh,
I don't
really?
know if I like them that much. I enjoy them, but I don't know if I want to be.
And you didn't bring up a beat, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
if
know,
you wanna
I
say
know what you
them,
keep saying.
yeah.
Nobody. It's like, why are you saying?
You said
that's
that
like
before.
the second time.
Every
yeah.
time we do a top 5 and someone doesn't reason it, no one said this. Like, yeah, for a reason.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like,
Unless you want to bring it up right now, that's
I mean,
on you.
go
bro.
ahead, dog.
Defend it.
That's
Defend
what I
it.
said.
We didn't forget about it,
Like
bro.
we said, why don't you write shit down? Audience.
No one brought up Back
Audience.
to the Future.
I did
For a
have it
reason.
written. I almost wrote it down, but I was like, I really like them, but not to the point where.
Yeah,
you know,
same thing with me. That's why I didn't bring it up. If you want to bring it up, Eduardo, now's your chance.
No,
dog.
I'll bring up El Mariachi. I like that this trilogy got better as it aged.
Okay.
Like with the first one, it's very
Antonio
low budget,
Banderas.
and it's just like
I love
it's grainy.
I
you know,
love
like,
Johnny Depp's
shot
character
like
in that shit. It's
Oh,
stupid.
no, Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, I love his like
that was
that's just
great.
hilarious. He's such a cool character in that one.
a quick shout out to Bioshock. It has 3 games. I don't know if it's a trilogy, but
Yeah.
that DLC takes you to Rapture, and those games are sick. But it's not.
The thing
not
is, like,
trilogy.
it's kind of odd because, like, obviously, like, Infinite was like set in the before
No.
2. Yeah, dude, we're not getting into
well,
this,
time
I guess.
frame wise, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a weird thing.
That was a weird trilogy. That's why I didn't bring it up. But you guys want to go into failed trilogies that you thought didn't do so good, or deserves a trilogy?
Failed
Failed ones?
because
All
I
right,
think I wrote one down.
handle.
So for failed trilogies,
Did I?
going for Mighty Ducks
The Mighty Ducks. I get into why.
because
Because Emilio left? Yeah, you're right.
I don't even know who that is.
He's like
The
the only one
coach.
that matters, dude.
The
Oh,
only good character.
Emilio!
he only left in the third one. He's been in all.
Dude,
Oh, I'm in the wrong
watching.
page. I was like, what?
I don't remember watching. I know I've seen him at some point in my life because of
Put it
Disney.
like this, it's a trilogy, but you only remember 2 movies.
Okay, fair enough.
I felt that's a trilogy because the second one's better than all of them
That is true.
by a lot.
The knuckle puck is just the
Knuckle
shit.
puck.
Puck is stupid as fuck.
It works. It
Oh,
beat
man.
Iceland.
Didn't work in real life. Someone's tried it. Doesn't work. Goalies are good.
You got one that you got? It wasn't digging?
Well, we've been sprinkling like trilogies everywhere, and we're always like, okay, so we love the Dark Knight trilogy,
Yeah.
but it's always that third movie. They flopped on it.
Okay.
X-Men.
You have like
you did bring third, but that's the third Batman movie. I don't really like. I don't
Okay.
know when's the last time
I guess
saw
for
it.
me, I think
Yeah.
it was like I liked it enough to it definitely.
I like
is up
Tom
there.
Hardy, but
But I feel that if
they had some weird
What-
shit in it, man.
okay, I can feel that.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting
And
that
then
one.
Going
This
back
is
to
my personal
like
one.
the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
That's
it's
actually
like,
on mine too.
the third,
Third
like
one,
the
that
third
one completely
installment,
ruined
it's
it.
like, oh my,
That's why it's not on
too
my
many-
best.
like,
Not
too
enough
many
him
things.
in the black suit dancing down the street. I agree. We need
Yeah.
more of that.
Just an hour of him going emo. It's like,
Yeah, that sucks though because they casted like the perfect Sandman for that movie. I love
did.
oh,
that.
dude, the Sandman was
Yeah.
great.
Both X-Men trilogies.
Both X-Men trilogies.
The third one's kind of goofy for the X-Men Last Stand.
Mm-hmm.
Not my favorite movie. I've rewatched it a lot, but when I was younger, I was trash.
So I guess for one of
And
mine
Wolverine trilogy.
is the Wolverine. I don't even know if I like the other two enough to even count that. I mean, I guess I did like.
Oh wait, what are the
Was
three
it
in that?
three?
Wolverine,
X-Men Origins.
X-Men
sucks.
Origins, Wolverine,
Wolverine was cool.
and then Old Man Logan.
Oh, just
Old Man
Logan.
Logan was
Dude, oh my-
awesome.
Logan, I love. That
Logan
could be-
was
But
dope.
as a trilogy, though, I guess it didn't work out. Yeah.
Because the first one sucks. X-Men Origins
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
Yeah, they did.
It gave you Cyclops.
Anyways, one of mine. I'm gonna bring a
And
video game
Gambit.
into this is Dead Space.
Couldn't
I-
get Cyclops.
It did give you Cyclops.
Cyclops was already in them. Who was
No,
Cyclops?
in X-Men Origins Wolverine,
Yeah.
when they go to the high school, Cyclops is in the high school and he fires an
I don't
eye beam.
remember that.
Jeez, that
I'm dead
clearly.
serious because
Oh, I know, but they didn't give. He was already in the original ones. Like Gambit
Yeah, he
wasn't,
was
so
there,
they didn't
yeah.
give us Cyclops. That's all.
Yeah, but anyways,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna throw a Dead Space into that one
Because you suck as a person.
because this
the
is
third one.
It,
That one
it's
was co-op.
It's slow. I know, but it's just the thing
It
is
took
like
away the horror thing. Though.
Yeah, it took away the survival horror. It turns as it progresses, turns into like an action movie. Action movie now. Basically, turns into an action RPG, and it's just action game. And it's like,
Because it did change studios' hands, right?
I don't know. I think it stayed with Visceral. It's just the problem is that I think they were under EA and they wanted more money, so they
No,
turned it into.
wasn't EA.
It wasn't EA.
Well,
It is EA.
It wasn't an EA like wanted more money. It's that they did get pressure, but it was a weird thing because even from the first one to the second one, it was a weird thing where
Yeah.
they were trying to. they had good sales, but they wanted to expand the franchise.
Yeah, it just seems too actiony from what it was to me. And speaking of that, the reason why I'm gonna bring up the Matrix and why for me it failed as a trilogy. The first one I love, but it slowly loses a lot of that feeling they were talking about, the whole neuro stuff and the whole into the Matrix shit, and it just slowly turns more. It was an action one to begin with, but I think it turns into mindless action as it progresses, and it was just like they're just going for the awe effect of fighting, and I think that loses it, especially the third one. I was just like,
yeah, because the third one became like a shooter.
Yeah,
shooter.
like, I honestly love the scene with the fucking mechs just because I love mechs. Remember that? But yeah, it slowly kind of goes downhill for me because the first one it makes you think a lot, like, oh shit, this was happening. Makes you think about all these different how the fucking like the war happened, like gives you little details of what could have happened.
Yeah, it's because the first one makes you like, oh, you're literally a mechanic with a welding gun. Oh shit, now you got to use that shit to survive. And the second one's like, yeah, bro, use your machine gun to take out these soldiers. Then go kick some alien ass. It's like what?
Yeah, and that's to me why it failed as
talking
a
about the
trilogy.
Matrix or Dead Space?
Dead Space.
Matrix.
Oh,
I
I jumped back to Dead Space. Oh.
See,
I was going.
but you know what? It fits. It fits
It
exactly.
does?
That's why it goes hand in hand.
Oh,
that's the
I was
same
going through my
problem.
notes.
That's the same
I
problem.
never seen the third. I never seen any.
You never
so,
seen any?
So when I came back to paying attention, I was like, "Where are we at? Oh, Max! I remember Max in one of the fucking Death Space.
Wait, I even asked you. You haven't even seen the Matrix.
Yeah, that's why. When you asked me, I thought we were still on the thing, and I was like, "Oh yeah, totally."
Okay, so
That's
the
why I
reason
can't
is like, even though that's the thing, that's why I brought it up.
I
As
have
Dead
seen
Space.
half of the Matrix 3 for some reason.
So the
I
reason-
didn't know it was the Matrix.
That
well,
explanation.
they were like shooting
Yeah.
things in the sky, and I was like, "Oh,
That's
what is
the
this?"
Matrix
And then I
thing.
saw Neo. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Is that serious?" I've
Yeah,
never
so
seen-
that's the reason. Like the explanation for Dead Space fits exactly with Matrix. That's what
So they
basically
did the same
happened.
thing?
Yeah, it turns
they
into
went with like a cool concept, and then
Yes.
like action.
yes, and then went
Okay.
action, and then that's what kind of like lost it for me. I was like, I still love him just for
I
that
think you have to
aesthetics
blame the
reason.
times because that's around the time Resident Evil came out.
That's maybe. I
Yeah,
honestly
but
don't remember.
It's also I think trilogies they like to build up to epicness.
Yeah,
like
that
they
might
like
be
a
it.
story like even Lord of the Rings 1, it's pretty calm
Slow
and
pace,
shit.
yeah, and
then
then
it
they
starts big ass
building
war
up.
at the second one, and then the third
Even
one's like
bigger one.
bunch of battles. So I think trilogies like to build
Yeah, and
to
I think
epic
that's where it fell
conclusions.
for me.
and
But
if your story's not, if people don't think your story is that, it gets trippy.
yeah, definitely.
Because I have seen Matrix 3 because they shoot like weird worms or something
Yeah,
in
those-
the
those
bridge.
I know what you're
little-
talking about.
I don't know what the fuck. I never seen any of them, so that's all my context for the Matrix. So that's why I was.
Oh, failed trilogies. Resident Evil.
I don't think
I thought they
played
had, like,
enough.
7.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
there's like
they
a
have
lot.
Movie. I mean the game.
Oh.
The next on the game is like
Oh, because before 4, I think it was the same
Oh,
characters,
it was
it was the
right?
same character. It was
Okay.
like all the same characters, and then 4 is
I
4,
haven't
5,
played
and
it
6 is
any.
a
Yeah,
trilogy by itself.
I want to play like the remastered of Resident Evil, but I just
I
haven't.
heard it's
Resident
really
Evil-
good.
Resident
Two,
Evil-
the second one. I mean,
Yeah.
the first one I
Resident
heard
Evil 4
just
is good.
But that's like a part of another trilogy.
Resident Evil
right?
5 does what you. I think that's what happened with Dead Space.
I heard about that. Yeah,
It becomes more actiony
and
because
then
I play
6
Resident-
is just terrible, right?
6 is. Ugh. 6 is just. Ugh.
Oh man, I know because
Hey,
again
bro.
the
I never played 6, but I know
Okay.
there's a scene where they shoot a missile at that guy named Wesker, and he climbs it and runs alongside of her or something.
That's Resident Evil.
That sounds,
No.
That sounds pretty sick.
I got this. That's Resident Evil 5.
Okay, that sounds sick.
so
Was that 5?
That's 5.
Resident
Inside a volcano?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah,
6.
5.
Oh my
No.
god,
Wow.
fuck! I don't know what's going on anymore.
No, like it. After 4, I'm like, they're not in like an enclosed.
Yeah.
In a mansion, because 4 kind of like gave you more.
You're in
places
an
to
open
explore.
village, but it's still like all
Yeah.
foggy, and you're kind of.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4, again, the tall guy with Hill, I played it as because he used to play it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I used to play it like every now and then. I actually liked it, but I just sucked at fucking Resident Evil 4, so I just stopped.
I thought 4 was probably like the easiest one to get into mechanic wise.
It is.
I've never played any Resident Evil prior to that.
If you
So-
ever tell me that you have to stand still to shoot, fuck you.
That's the reason I had trouble with.
Yeah.
That's the reason I had trouble with that fucking game. To be honest, you had to stop.
Then
and
stay
shit.
away
Jason
from the
tried to
first
get me to
one.
play the
Stay
fifth
away
one,
from it.
and I was like, yo, dog, I can't fucking shoot. He's like, stand still. I'm like, done. Take your game. Leave my house.
That's the reason I had trouble playing 4, and I didn't get into. I mean, I liked it. I liked watching him play because he was good at it, and he was like fucking awesome. But I was like, nah, I can't. This is hard for me.
The one thing that's really hard for me in those games is like getting freaking what do they call it? The medical herbs to like heal yourself.
It's because you have to have them equipped, and you have to go to the. It's
Yeah, and then when you accidentally click it and you didn't even need it.
like at the time, like reason I don't take Dead Space that badly is because at the time Resident Evil was out and was a thing, and Resident Evil did divert from being like a straight horror
Yeah.
game to being like that action horror that you hate.
Dig your
Yeah,
background.
the thing is like, well, the thing is
I
like,
love it.
I didn't necessarily hate him that bad because if I'm being honest, like the gameplay mechanics are freaking awesome and they got better as it progressed. Like the way you shoot, I thought it did. Like the shooting and like you know how you could the whole inverted, you could shoot
Yes,
sideways
I
and
love
the limb
that.
mechanics, you could shoot at the legs and they come off with the arms, and I thought that was super awesome.
was
They
very
continued it
good.
up. And the co-op on the Dead Space, was it 3? The co-op, I thought that was cool too. But again,
Co-op-
as a trilogy, I think
Dead
it
Space
was-
3's co-op is actually pretty creepy.
I haven't.
Because
Did
no,
I play it? Actually,
you didn't play it.
I didn't
I'm
play
trying
it.
to
Then I'm
figure out
tripping.
where I
But the
played
gameplay
Dead Space.
mechanics was
Probably
awesome.
my house.
Dead Space. Oh no, I played it at my place. I don't know if I borrowed someone's system or it was on the PlayStation.
It was on the PlayStation actually.
Okay, then I probably played it on that because I don't get away from Nintendo. I'm a fanboy over here.
But yeah.
so it's like, how the hell did I get my hands
Yeah,
on this
so
game and play it?
gameplay mechanics were awesome, but as trilogy, yeah. But anyways, anyone else want to throw another trilogy up in there? I have at least one more.
I got two. I'll throw one that we kind of went over. I feel nowadays the original Star Wars is a failed trilogy now.
Okay.
Recast, remake the original
I've
Star
been
Wars
asking for
trilogy
that too as
with
well.
John Cena as Luke Skywalker.
Well,
We
not
want
that-
it.
With his little hair. Just imagine John Cena with the 70s little bowl cut.
Hell yeah, give him the same hairstyle.
He's gonna look like He-Man.
Oh, dude, give us John Cena dressed as He-Man playing Luke Skywalker. We want it. We deserve it.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, as much as I have so much nostalgia and I still love watching him, yeah, I think you're right.
I think
Well,
it's
nowadays.
just I think as he just made my mind. Dude, Rogue One just kind of ruined it for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Plus, Rogue
What
One.
I'm even asking for, like, because Marcus brought up the animated shorts that they're doing for kids to get them back into it, because parents complain, like, I can't get my kid into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
'Cause
dated. They've
yeah.
seen so much cooler shit
On
out
that
there.
note, why do you guys think that? Because I was really bummed out when they killed off. Spoilers. They killed off Diego Luna and whatever the other girl's name was. Why do you guys
After
think
all
they-
those remakes.
Yeah, it's like what do you guys? Why do you guys think? They
Jago
did that?
Luna. Who?
Well, and
The
Rogue One,
character's
I
Rogue
think-
Rogue One,
ending.
everyone dies
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of suck. Was anyone else bummed about that? Because I kind of was.
No,
I was hoping to see them in a next film.
Like,
or,
I
down
would
the
have
line or
liked that
something.
they lived, but I was cool with them dying too because
Yeah.
it was like they said a whole suicide mission, crazy
All right.
shit.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess the only reason is because like I'm partial to Diego Luna. I love Diego Luna. But
the real question was if she did survive, how she get off the planet before it gets bombed.
if I'm being honest, I care more about Diego Luna.
How did you get off the?
He was with her too, though.
He's
Right?
like, I
was!
care about the story.
No, but that doesn't change anything. They're literally next to each
I
other.
know they were.
Same question.
I'm just wait. Oh, what was your question? I
How
totally
would they get
missed
off the
it.
planet? The planet gets literally.
Oh no, that's what I'm
destroyed.
saying. Like they could have. I was just bummed out. They could have found a way to made him live because I would have loved to see him
No.
continue.
How would they get off the planet?
How would they would have got the planet? They break through the barrier with the little Y wing, and then they jump on. Then they light speed out of that bitch.
Yeah.
Easy.
Or,
But-
or from space, Leia drops a rope. She's like, get on the fucking. And they're like, what?
Are you serious?
Boom! Handle. Disney,
But-
I'll wait for your call.
But no, as the thing, like I guess I am a Diego Luna
Losersquest at
fanboy.
AOL.com.
I know.
Hit us up.
Throwback. I'm a Diego Luna fanboy, and I would have liked to see him at least continue like in other media, like comic books or even books. That would have been awesome. But that's just sidetrack. Let me throw in my other trilogy.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
just
wait,
gonna.
I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done. Continue.
But definitely, if they're gonna make a remake, make it animated, like they did their shorts. Because I'd like to see just like they could go crazy.
That's
with
really
it.
cool, but no, that
I
thing
want a
that
live
fit
action
by
like
say-
Rogue
yeah.
One, though.
Yeah,
Really?
I think those you're talking about like the Clone Wars animated.
No.
The
Star Wars. They recently came out with these shorts that only come on Disney XD,
Oh shit! I haven't
and
seen
they
any.
we have
Are they
one.
are they on the top? Are they like the clone like the
They're-
CGI Clone Wars type?
It's like the opening for the Rogue One opening where Darth Vader comes in, they cut off the lights, and Darth Vader just wrecks,
Oh.
and then it starts first movie,
Oh shit!
And then it's
excuse
Luke-
us, you guys. We have a bit.
and then it's Luke fighting Vader,
Uh-huh.
and a bunch of other shorts. It's just little shorts that they made.
Oh shit! I gotta look that up. Well, I would still prefer live action to be honest. But anyways,
Live action, John Cena. Give us Danny DeVito as Han
oh, you
Solo.
gotta not
What?
do that.
Why?
Dude, Danny DeVito needs work, dog. He needs to buy a new Ferrari, man.
Do you guys remember Spaceballs? Did anyone like that?
I
Oh, I
like
love
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
You didn't like it? I
Spaceball
fucking
was
loved
awful.
it. It was hilarious.
Are you trying to go over my helmet?
My cousin showed me Spaceballs, and I was just literally there staring at them like, is this a prank? On me? Not on like the movie existing, but like they're making me watch
I
this.
loved it. But anyways,
Yeah.
my other
We're still
anything else you
casting
want to throw in there? All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in The Hobbit.
Yeah,
As a-
that's my other one.
Oh, is it?
Hobbit.
The
Dude,
Hobbit.
Holy shit.
I loved it because more Lord of the Rings, but that's it. Like, just because I like get more Lord of the Rings doesn't mean it's good. Okay, I'll watch them later. That's awesome. Doesn't mean that they're good. It wasn't that great. I think this thing is like
Oh, I have seen those.
I guess this calls into question.
Just since this is an audio thing, Marcus showed us clips of the thing
of
we're
the
talking
little,
about with
the little Star Wars. I think it goes into question of is it more because now it's modern and people expect more action sequences and more action packed? Because that's what it felt like. It felt like they were trying to do like all this, like capture the new audience. It was, I don't know why it didn't do so good. Like story wise, I don't know.
It was
I'm always
because it was
struggling.
stretched out, dude. It was
think
kind of. I felt like I can't tell you what happened in each
The
movie
thing is, like,
individually.
I was okay with the stretched out. Like, I don't. It's just like
I wasn't because they didn't do it. Like the first one, they convinced him to go after having food at his place. Then everything's a blank, and I remember them in that goblin mine, escaping from that fat goblin. That's all I remember. The second one, I remember in the beginning, they're running away from something. They go to a farmhouse.
They run away from goblins.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have like a whole barrel scene.
Yeah, no, that's the second one in the river scene. But like when it starts, I remember them running from something else. They end up at a little
Spiders?
barn. You
Goblins.
see, that's the thing though. If you tell me, hey, what happened in the Fellowship, I'll tell you point by point by point by point. It's just nothing really interesting happened, and the characters weren't as interesting.
I think
for that
also-
amount of time.
Okay,
it was
I
just-
can see it. Well, the thing is, like, the thing that I always struggle with is like, if you compare it to like the original, like, you know, like the Lord of the Rings, and this one, like one of the biggest differences I can't put my finger on besides that is like what makes them so different. And then you look at some of the characters and the lines and what they say compared to what they say over there. On the new movies, it's like, even though they're kind of stick to that, like, you know, fancy type talking, they still don't have the same impact. I don't know if I'm making sense. It's really hard for me to describe, like, what I'm trying to say. But there's just something in between. It might be the lighting.
Nah.
But how do you go from it's something in the
there's
voice?
something they talk
It
like-
must be the lighting.
Maybe the tone. Maybe it's because lighting changes a lot, including the way you say things.
So hipster.
No, this is just like my art shit singer. But I don't know. Anyways, that one's definitely one of,
And
unfortunately.
she shouldn't really care for the characters because I think it's because
Maybe it's-
the Lord of the Rings, they do 3 separate stories. Gandalf has his own quest, sort of. He's always separate. Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas have their thing.
So
And then you got
like,
Sam
kinda
and
like screen
Frodo.
time, like
and,
all
and you
of them
kind of
fighting
care
for
for
it.
each one. They get better character development. All the dwarves are kind of like
that might be it,
I don't know
though.
any other names. I know there's 2 that are twins and one falls in love with an elf. There's a fat one, the main one, like 3 old ones.
You know, I just read
Gandalf and the
I was reading The
Gandalf-
Hobbit,
Gandalf's
and,
like
and they make
pink,
fun of
too.
Bombor, the fat one.
Yeah.
They make fun of him in the book a lot. It's like,
yeah.
damn, it's hilarious.
But
But
it's
anyways,
like they're not really memorable. I don't know their names.
I think that might be it. You know, like,
Yeah,
the whole like
the
too many
dwarves are kind
characters
of.
and-
I think it's too many dwarves, and they're
Yeah.
because Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship, each one has like their own thing. One's an elf, one's a dwarf, one's like there's 2 humans,
Do you
but
think?
one's
Do you
a
think?
ranger.
Also, do you think it was because this time they have so much more?
Man, someone created that party well.
Yeah. Do you think it's because another thing that the biggest difference is because there's so much CGI in this one that they kind of ruined it.
It is kind of goofy, but I really think it has to do where you don't really care. Like if you're not looking at what's fucking the main Hobbit in that one?
Oh,
Bilbo.
Bilbo?
Yeah, if,
The only
if,
Hobbit?
If Bilbo is not on the screen, if Gandalf's not on the screen, and it has all the dwarves, you're kind of like, which one is this one? And you don't really care what's going on.
Okay.
Where the Lord of the Rings, every time someone's on screen, you're like, oh, this is my boy. Either it's Legolas.
I think you just kind of clicked
my
it
boy
with me with like,
Pippin.
because I never really thought about like just
I think
having
it has
so
to do
many
with
characters.
I could name the whole Fellowship. I can't name these other fools.
I mean, I'm not even try.
Yeah.
But you want to jump into what do you think deserves a trilogy?
Yeah.
All right, who
I
wants to
have
start this one?
I think. Let me find the right page. Deserves a trilogy. Clerks deserves a trilogy. We only got 2. There should have been a third. I know Jane and Silent Bob is coming back right now. But
Is it really?
Yeah, they have a trailer. We're about to do
Oh
that after.
shit! Hell yeah! I
Patrons,
fucking
watch
love-
our reaction to Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, just us like crying.
Yeah, but I
dude,
feel like
I
Clerks
love
needed
Jane
a third one. Because that shit, Clerks 1 and 2 were sick. I know people have a problem with Clerks 1 because it's in black and white and they're fucking assholes about
Dude, the
it.
fucking like, what do you call
To be
it?
completely
That
honest-
whole bathroom scene was
Yeah.
so fucked up. I was like,
I Rigor Mortis.
yeah, dude. I was like, dude, that girl's scarred for life.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Or she has a new kink.
Maybe. That's
be
who she's
completely honest,
I don't kink shit.
I didn't know Clerks was in black and white, and I thought my TV was broke. Because I woke up, I was sleeping, I woke up and Clerks was on. I'm like,
Then you broke it trying to fix it.
No, I was like, why is my TV in black and white?
Imagine.
And then I turned to a different channel. When it came back, I was like, why is this channel in black and white? And I had to call Sergio. I was like, hey, yo, bro, I'm watching Clerks. He's like, is it in black and white? I'm like, yeah. He's like, bro, it's supposed to be in black and white. And I'm like, oh. I feel stupid.
I was kidding. Do you have one you want to throw in there? If not, I'll just jump into one of mine.
Nah.
No.
So I'm gonna jump into, again, it's Halo. I love Halo, but ODST.
Not a Witcher?
Sorry,
Witcher don't deserve a trilogy?
it technically is already a trilogy. I'm gonna throw in Halo ODST. I think it kind of, after being Master Chief and the Super Soldier for such a long time, it kind of spins it on a human being, and you can play as an ODST, and that fucking ODSTs are badasses. So I was with it. The next one is Halo Reach, although it'd be kind of hard to make that one a trilogy. But
No,
they're fucking all dead.
that'll be the end of the trilogy.
No, that's not how trilogies work, man.
What
I
is
don't know
it?
if I'd be okay with that trilogy.
Well, how would you want Reach? You mean like the gameplay?
No, I just like it'd be awesome if they didn't die and it kind of another one.
Okay.
Yeah, but they all dead, so that one obviously can't happen.
You gotta let people die, dog. I complain when
I
things
know.
don't die enough.
Do you guys have any other ones, or you just want to run through my list real quick?
Go through some. I didn't think
Well,
of too many.
I'm wearing the shirt for it. Timefall. I think that one. I think it might get a trilogy.
Yeah,
so-
but the first one's campaign is multiplayer online.
yeah. So, but I think it.
I do
deserves
wish
a
it
third
could
game.
get a third
Get a third game. So hopefully it's in the works.
It's the best
Great
shooter of
story
this
as far as
generation.
2 goes. Great story, but overall, besides the first one, I think it has a awesome premise. The whole like combat, like what they're fighting against the frontier versus I forgot what they're called, the government basically.
Yeah.
Man. The man. I'll just throw one more in. Starship Troopers, the novel, written by Robert A.
Doesn't Starship
Heinlein.
Trooper have a trilogy?
No, they have a
That's a
couple
movie.
films, but
They,
it's not
they
really a
have 2, I
trilogy.
think.
They have
First one.
They have a
Amazing.
couple.
They have
movies.
3.
First one
yeah?
is the best.
The first
Yeah.
one's the best.
movie.
The second one, I think,
Come
is
on,
just
Nick, do you want to
weird.
live forever?
That's one of the things where that movie holds up so well when Star Wars doesn't. Though.
That is true.
I rewatched Starship Troopers last year, and that shit looked dope. It was dope.
Yeah, but
It's
this
weird. It's weird how shit works.
So,
Yeah.
but this is like I'm talking about the novel. I don't know if you guys. You should definitely read it, Sergio. You might love this one.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow it if you want. It was written by Robert A. Heinlein, 1959, and I think I like how it's called what is called hard science fiction, where it basically they care about the scientific accuracy and the logic behind everything. Obviously, it's still like out there, but it kind of like tries to put an actual spin on why that would work and stuff like that. So more realistic, I guess you could say. And it deals a lot with militarism. Is it good or bad? That's up to you guys. But that's what basically it is. Like a lot of militarism, where the government body and all. Basically, that whole world setting is
Yeah, 'cause
ruled
he's
by
a vet.
military. Yeah, that dude was a vet. Robert was a vet who wrote it. And people say militarism can't work. It can. And this one kind of explores in a world that it would work. I don't know if I'm with it or against it. I think I might be against militarism, to be honest. I don't know if I want a bunch of like vets running the country. Just a bunch of like, I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
But
like no fireworks. Like oh.
but this is a great novel, and I wish it could get some other ones. I mean, I might. I haven't checked out more of his novels, but I might do that because that one's such a good one, and I'll let you guys borrow it if anyone wants to read it. But I think that's it
Evolved should
for
get a trilogy.
me, huh?
Evolved.
Evolved?
Yeah, the game evolved.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Hmm.
'Cause they don't.
I like the premise.
Never played
that
it.
game. Just didn't hold up.
Who made that? I know they made another
Left
game.
4 Dead
that's-
people.
Oh, Left 4 Dead.
I
Okay.
forgot their name.
Yeah.
Me too.
I wish they actually had a story.
The story mode. They had a weird pseudo story mode. If they had a legit story mode, it was just hard for them to make a story mode when their assets were building a giant thing that you need 4 people to kill. So
I give you that, but still, I would like to see this trilogy.
Okay. All right. So anyone else got any other trilogy?
the Sirs or needs a trilogy. I didn't think too much about this one, unfortunately. So
Can we just get like new third installments for every single movie we just downvoted on that third? Like we need
When
them
does
to
it-
go back and remake Spider-Man 3. We need them to go back and remake
Toby, where you at?
you still look
The
kind
last
of
one,
youngish.
Dark Knight
Probably
series.
He does. I seen him.
They should redo the X-Men altogether.
Yo, and even we need some retcon trilogies. Like I like how they're doing the new Terminator. It's ignoring every Terminator
Oh,
after
yeah?
2.
Is it really?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for that.
Because James Cameron came back and he's like, "Hey, I get it. They sucked. So this is a sequel to Terminator 2, and they were like, "What about the other ones?" We're like, "Dog, just get the fuck out."
Who let you in?
So I need them to do
Oh.
that. What they're doing with that with Alien, because Alien 3
Dude,
sucks.
I know it does.
So
It's
give
fucking
me and retcon it and just do Alien 3, and I'm cool with that, man.
I'll be cool with that.
Because Alien 3 is fucking.
It was terrible.
Mm.
But Alien was an awesome movie, dude. I fucking
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
why Alien 2 was amazing. Aliens.
Aliens. But yeah,
And you
I
could
guess
call the third one Alien SS.
Aliens.
Or
I think-
Alien
I think
SS.
I think that's it for the
Alien
topics, man.
SS.
Does anyone have anything else they want to add at that?
Anything you want to bring up? No. No, nothing. I don't think I got. Did I write?
I had, like I said, I had that last topic, but it's a kind of tough one. You know, what makes a good trilogy? It's like, what does make a good trilogy? Because everyone has
Don't
so many
ruin the
different
third
things.
one.
Don't ruin the-
Basically, don't ruin the last one.
No, really though, because I
Don't do
think
an
the
X.
third
Don't bust
one's
X-Men.
the third one's usually the awful one in all movies. except Lord
Yeah,
of the Rings.
so I guess that's...
Maybe they should stop making trilogies and
And
just
X-Men.
make 2. Done.
X-Men?
Leave it at that.
I don't know. I think one's the best one.
No, I was talking about in the new series of X-Men.
What are the? Oh, well, Logan is the best one.
Though it doesn't count in the series of X-Men. That's just...
No, what? The Wolverine trilogy. Logan's the best one.
Mhm.
There's always one stinker actually,
yeah, you're probably right.
X-Men's got a few stinkers.
but I feel like
A lot of
I feel like the trilogy though you need a closer. It's just they don't know how to close.
Yeah.
So they closed too early. Like for Batman, they should have just made Heath Ledger the third one. You know,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully
Yeah.
he wouldn't have died thing. But if that was the last one with him defeating the Joker and that shit, that would have been sick.
That would have been a pretty good
Because
close.
they went a bit too hard on we took over a whole city. Like what the fuck? How?
Why?
Jeez, yeah, why?
Where's Superman? Oh, wait, wrong universe.
Yeah,
or is it?
It's not.
No, right universe.
I know, right?
And then like I said, Matrix probably didn't need that whole weird bridge robots against worms scene thing that I seen. What up? Shout out to
Because you've
Keanu.
definitely
See
seen
those
it.
clips.
But you're right. Definitely.
Shout out
Like,
to
I
the
loved
clips.
him just because robots. But, yeah, no, it did not fit with the whole first movie.
And then Star Wars, we didn't need Ewoks.
Oh, God.
It was supposed to happen in Kashyyyk with Wookiees. Give us that. It
Yeah.
would have been the greatest. That would have held up.
That really would
But
have.
now we got Ewoks. Yeah, so I guess what makes a great trilogy is
Not changing
sticking the landing.
Sticking the
Yeah.
landing.
Because Toy Story 3 stuck the landing.
Dude,
Yeah.
that
Until
shit
you
was
realize
deep.
Bonnie sucks if you've seen the fourth one.
Oh.
She kind of does.
Yeah.
I didn't expect her to be that.
I just didn't like Bonnie.
I really liked her in third
Don't
one.
go too in
No,
depth.
not too
though.
into it.
because
You'll
I
probably
don't
not
watch
like
it.
Bonnie by the end of it. You'll be like,
In the
Bonnie
fourth
kinda
one, I was
sucks.
like, oh, you're just a kid, and obviously she is a kid. So.
No, F that. No excuses. You suck.
Well, to me, a reason I didn't like her because I saw a lot of my little brothers and how annoying they are. I was like, you're just annoying. And then so like, I'm okay. I can do without
So,
that.
maybe the problem is suffering from too much Bonnie? Or, wait,
No.
Bonnie is...
No, the
Bonnie's
movie's
the little
good. The
girl
movie-
from the ending of Toy
Yeah,
Story.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's just there's a good chance when you see it, you'll be like, "Yo, Bonnie, she's kind of like the reason some of this happens, and unnecessarily, she just sucks as a human.
well, that's
she
his
doesn't suck
reasoning.
as a person.
Are you,
My reason is just
Wait,
because I
wait.
have a bunch of little brothers and they
I
just
have
remind
them
me
too,
like,
but they're not as bad as
mine's
mine.
a pretty.
Wait, are you Damian Wayning Bonnie? Or
No,
you say Damian Wayne sucks as a person.
no. Damien Wade sucks as a character, a person, character development, character introduction. Bonnie, she just gets annoying, and you're like, bitch. You'll know. When Eddie's
Okay.
not here, I'll tell you why. But yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Movies just have issues sticking the landing.
Sticking the landing. Yeah, dude, I have to. Agree
Know
with
what I
that.
just remembered though?
What's up?
Of movies that deserve a trilogy? Fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender deserve better than that shit we got.
Oh, he really did.
Because I just remembered it's 3 books, not 4, and that's why I forgot it was a trilogy. But
Maybe get some Asian people in that movie.
not even that. Just get some better fucking choreography.
I haven't seen it, and you
Don't.
were
No.
talking about it that you guys kind of enjoyed it for some
No.
reason.
No,
Like I said, you did.
we said if you
That was
never,
Fantastic Four.
No, we said for certain movies if you've never seen the
source material.
the source material,
You might like it?
you'll probably like it.
Okay, well,
You've
I'm
seen the
definitely-
source material, bro.
I'm not. I wasn't planning to. Like the moment I saw that announced, I was
It's
like,
not worth
I was mad because the Avatar
Dude,
trailer looked really good.
Well, the teaser trailer was dope.
Yeah.
And
And I was like, oh, I'm so down. They're like, yeah, we need 4 dudes to been Earth. I was like, you know what? I'll see you guys later.
Good. Let me get my movie ticket.
Dude, trilogies just can't stick the landing.
Stick the
enough.
landing,
I
so-
think that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing.
All right. So the biggest takeaway for today: movie companies stick that landing for the trilogy.
Yeah.
Any parting words? Thank you, Eduardo, for finally joining us.
Yeah.
It was
See you
great
next-
being here, seeing it happen live.
We'll see.
Hopefully see you
If you
next-
see you next time. Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna make it happen.
All right.
Oh,
Well, this
it's on
has
the
been-
books.
This has been Loser Quest podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed. Sergio's mom. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you gave me the keys.
Or she doesn't know what we just said because she doesn't speak English.
Gracias.
And if anyone else listen, do better. What are you doing here? No, okay.
All right, you guys. We'll see you next time.
Laters.
Bye.